everybody. You know what's funny? How Hollywood is making another Roots movie, and it's coming out Memorial Day. And it's the reason I'm saying it's funny is because like whenever you talk about slavery, first thing white people start saying is that happened years ago. I wasn't a slave owner. You weren't a slave, so let's get over it. They always say that. Get over slavery. It happened years ago. But slavery was a race issue. And that's another thing. People talk about a race war. A race war started when Europeans decided to go to the coast of Africa and get black slaves. Like I tell people, there was only three ways you could become a slave. It was religious persecution, indebtedness, or you were a prisoner of war. But then they made color a variable. And like they had European slaves before, but the Pope always looked out for those slaves' well-being. But once they started taking black slaves up the coast of Africa, the Pope totally abandoned black slaves, and they were all on their own. And like I said, people always say, "Oh, that happened years ago. Get over it." And these movies, these movies always try to these movies always try to make it seem slavery seem like it was always about mean white people, and white people are not mean to black people anymore because we could drink out the same water fountain. But the funny thing is there are no water fountains to drink out of anymore. But they always make these slavery movies seem like it was about mean white people, and white people are not mean anymore, and everything is cool. But it's not cool because slavery was all about the maldistribution of wealth. It was about white people owning and controlling everything in all levels of the government, city, state, and federal, and black people controlling nothing. Who runs the government? White people. People say, "Oh, well, you got a black president." Well, you had a black president in South Africa, and Nelson Mandela couldn't do nothing for the South African people. Same thing here in America. Having a black president was just cosmetic. It was just for show. It's just like having a street named after Rosa Parks, or having Malcolm X Boulevard. It was all for cosmetics. It did nothing. It didn't change anything. And like Claude Anderson was saying, the next president will say, "Well, you had a black president and he didn't do anything for black people, so why should I?" So having a black president in America didn't do shit. But they always make these slave movies seem like it was about mean white people, and white people are not mean anymore. But like I said, it was about white people owning everything and black people controlling nothing. Like I was saying before, we go to college to work for all black college and all white college, the same shit. They both teach you to work for white people. It teaches you that white people own and control all the resources. They own and control everything. And like I was saying, this movie, I bet you this movie tries to make it seem like it was black people's fault that we were slaves. I guarantee you, this shit is bullshit. I can't believe this shit. I can't even see the whole point of another Roots movie. Why don't they make a movie about Nat Turner or John Horse, or make a movie about a real revolutionary? Make a movie about like a Tucson Overture. Make a movie like that. Make a movie. And that's another thing. Black people don't own and control anything, so we can't make any real good movies and tell our side of the story. Make a movie about a real revolutionary black man. Not some we shall overcome black man. Make a movie about a real black man that was like saying, "Fuck this shit. I'm going out there and get my freedom, and I'm going to fuck whoever tries to stop me." That's what they should do. Fuck this Roots movie. It's bullshit, and it's going to be candy coated anyway. Fuck this shit.